Let's take a look at drop caps in InDesign. We have some text here that's justified. No magic here. We have a first line indent, which we're going to need to get rid of. I want a 3-line tall drop cap. So let's get going. I'm going to double click in my text, which switches me to my type tool, and it shows me that I have my body copy style sheet applied to the text, which is cool. Don't style your body copy in basic paragraph. Create a new style sheet. Now that I have my cursor in the text, I can option click on new paragraph style, call it drop cap, and we can see that it's based on body copy. Okay, that's cool. If I change the color of body copy to some other color, drop cap will come along, because what's in common between the two style sheets will change together when one is based on the other. So what we're going to do is go to indents and spacing. I'm going to click on the words first line indent, which magically highlights the entry in the field. I'm going to type 0, hit tab to accept it, and we see that our first line indent has vamoosed. So that's fantastic. Now we're going to go ahead and put in our drop cap. So here's the magic setting. We hit up, and again. So our drop cap is in. It looks amazing. You also have a setting right next to it which allows you to put more characters as drop caps. I don't like it. Bad things can happen. Look at that. You never know what your first word is going to be in your paragraph, and if you choose to apply the style sheet across the board, it can be a disaster. So let's go back to a 1-letter drop cap, which is beautiful. Now, what happens if you want to style it differently than in Minion Pro? What happens if I want a big, fat, red drop cap? I go to the character styles here, and I can create a new character style from right within my paragraph styles. I don't even have to get out of the dialog. So I click new character style. I'm going to call this drop cap 2. Unfortunately, while I'm doing this, I lose everything I've done. But as soon as I click OK, it's all magically going to come back. So I click on basic character formats. I type interstate. I choose black, which is going to look amazing. Do not mess with the size here. The size of the drop cap is being dictated by the number of lines tall that it is back here. So leave this alone. It can only spell disaster. I'm going to go to color and change it because I feel like it. I'm going to click OK, I think, and there's our ginormous A. That looks fantastic. If ever you have letters with descenders, you should always turn on scale for descenders, which is going to make them not collide with the line below, which is awesome. And we have our drop cap. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK and bask in the glory that is this typography. And if ever I wanted to mess with the spacing in between my drop cap and my letter, what I can do is I'm going to hit escape to get out of my text to make sure to not apply any type in my text by accident. I'm going to zoom in closer, double click on my character style. So this character style was magically created within the paragraph style. So I'm going to double click on the character style, go to basic character formats, and I can play with my tracking here. So see, as I go down, the letters get closer, they can even overlap. Okay, so you can mess with this to get things just right, and you can actually achieve the perfect drop cap in InDesign.